Hi guys, it's second attempt. I did try and make one a minute ago, but it wasn't recording. So I'm going to be playing Metal Gear Solid on my PlayStation 3. I did do all the briefing stuff, but I'm just going to skip all that because it wasn't that interesting. So it is interesting, but it's not for like YouTube kind of videos and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a separate video of that where I just do the briefing bit and put it before this video, or just put it in the playlist but put it like before that, if you get what I mean. So yeah, so I am going to be doing it in stealth, but I've thought about it and I'm going to do a task of seeing how many kills I can actually get in there, because I've played this game so many times now, and each time I do the stealth bit, I literally don't, I try not to kill. Was like, no, I'm going to do the opposite this time. I'm actually going to kill as many people as I see as I can. So, yeah, because you're never going to have a perfect game anyway where you don't kill, because basically you have to kill the bosses. So there you go. So they can't go without killing anyway. So might as well just go for it. So I'll let this bit play through because this is a good scene, and then I will go straight into the new game.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big
I don't know why I
Boss.
always use recordings when it's late at night. But if I do work through the day, so when I come back, then yeah, I've been watching the football, so yeah.
First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages.
They excuse the mess around me and all
You're to
that,
investigate whether or not
midnight and everything.
have the ability to make a nuclear strike.
Jeez, I had them before.
What's the insertion method? We'll approach the disposal facility by sub. And then we'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
Don't ever notice when he's tired that one eye always goes before the other and it starts twitching.
Forces Unit Foxhound.
Mine's my left usually.
One that I was a commander of. So they're still around.
I know it's completely different topic.
Activity. Psycho Mattis with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake. Liquid Snake? The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target. Anyone going with me? As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission. Weapons and equipment OSP? Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Yeah, see, the reason I didn't put the briefing in is because most of it was just in that clip then. So there's no point having it twice. It goes into more detail in the briefing stuff, so I will still add it, but not on this video. I'll just do another video with them in, and obviously without me talking through it, or you won't even see me on it, it'll just be the briefing, and then it'll just be the first one you see on the list. So, like I said, I'm going to do stealth, so I'm going to load mine up from last time. These are ones that I've done before, but this is the one I'm going to start with, because I get the stealth, the bandana, and the camera. So basically, it means that I'll have infinite health. I'll be like a ghost, and the camera you never use really, do you? Because it's on PS3. I can't. I can only say like one picture, which is very odd, even though there's lots of space. It just some of the way it works on a PS3. So I can only say one on the memory card that you make on there. So yeah. I was thinking about it before, talking to someone about the sound, and yeah, I love the sound on this one because it is an echoey kind of place. So you don't want a studio kind of sound. You want that kind of echo because it's going to be. If I was there now and I was talking, it would echo because that's what it would do because it's all bricks and metal and stuff like that. So you wouldn't have it where it'd be like you're in a studio. So that's what I like about it.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Still funny, I've still got the codec
Looks
kind
like
of
the
calls
elevator
my
in the back
text
is the
tone.
only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Right. So, like let's see, so we've got stealth, bandana, and the camera. No, so then your two normal light, your binoculars, and your cigar. Well, like I say, I am going to be doing it as killing because I just want to see how many I get at the end of it, really. And now I've just got that long wait now for the list to come down, which is not too bad, but yeah, it's just we've got nothing to do now. Like, talk to the colonel, but yeah.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You'd better hide somewhere.
Boom, 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 boom. Alright. You boom. Have a cigar for a bit. There's nothing else to do. Yeah, you see smoking. I never watched some videos where they take the mick out of like Mortal Kombat X and 11 and all that. They always go like, this is closest to teabagging. That's on here. Someone mentioned it on here saying, oh, you can teabag on here quite well. Obviously. There's nothing to do. So bored. Hurry up. One left. See, MGS1, Ryden's got a good combo kind of punch and kick. where he does that, and then I think he does like a double kick then, doesn't he? There we go. I'll switch to Scar for all the stealth. We can have that as well now. There he is. I've got to remember when I go to the top, I need to go into the back of the truck, because you can get remember when you do it just in stealth and you go up, they always look straight at you, and it's like, how have you not noticed me? Like, well, sorry, not in stealth, but when you do it normally, like when you just dress like that, you get in the lift and they look straight at you, and it's like, how have you not noticed me? Stood right in the middle of the lift. Obviously it's a game the way it is, but it just really makes me laugh though. It's like they're looking right at you. It's funny obviously doing this because I kind of assume that I'm going to get a lot of stick in the comments going, oh you shit, this is boring, you don't know what you're talking about. It's like, I love the game, I've played it so many times. Yeah, I might not know everything about it, might not be that knowledgeable about it, but I'm a fan of it. So I'm going to play it and record it, and this is just me doing what I want to do. And if anyone wants to do that, wants to do the same, go for it, because it's just you kind of putting yourself out there to make a video. It could be anything. It could be doing game through stuff. It could be anything.
I'm in front of the
Obviously, I've got this in my head, so I'm trying to.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down.
I'm not
one
really
bit.
coming out with a lot, really.
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
It's hard with headphones on
It's designed
because
to prevent hypothermia.
you can't really hear
This
yourself
is
properly.
Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a
But yeah.
popsicle out there.
I'd say to anyone,
Anti-freezing
it's like, do
peptides.
whatever video they want
All
to
the
do
genome
and make,
soldiers in this exercise are
go
using
for it,
I see.
because
I'm relieved to hear that. Already
the biggest
tested.
criticism,
By the way, how's the
or
diversionary
the biggest
operation
critic you
going?
can have is yourself.
16s just took off from Galena and are
And
headed your way. The terrorists
like me, I won't be happy with this, but I'll still put it up because I want to. Because I want to put it up. I've always wanted to do gaming videos and want to get back into it and put my face on my voice. If people like it, like it. If they don't, they don't. It's, some people like it, some people won't. If no one likes it, then that is completely fine. Like, I'm not going to get upset about it. I'll put it on there. It's not the end of the world. It's just not my thing. It's not my calling. I might still do it anyway, just because maybe it might just be this one video. I might get a lot better. I might get a lot funnier. Or could go complete opposite way. You just never know.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to her yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions
But yeah,
about either.
if you have any tips on how to do good
Nice to meet you,
recording
Snake.
or
It's an
anything like
honor to
that,
speak
or
to a living legend like
how
yourself.
to kind of present yourself on a video,
What's
then
wrong?
just put it in the
I
comment
just didn't
section.
expect a world-class designer
and
of
it'd be
military
great to
technology
hear
to
from
be
you.
so...
I know I do definitely
You're
need
just
a decent
flattering
mic and a
No, I'm
camera,
serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for
but
the
yeah,
next 18
this
hours.
is me first starting off, so
I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous solid snake.
so yeah, I'd
But,
say
I'm surprised.
don't
You're
be
very
too
flattering,
harsh.
too.
Or Basically, say what you want to say. If you want to
Yeah.
slag me off
I'm
or
looking
anything,
forward to learning about the
go
man
ahead.
behind the legend.
I'll read
But
it.
first,
I
let me
probably won't
explain
reply
about your
to it,
Shoryuken radar system.
but I'll still take it on board.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue
Oh,
cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake.
Because to be fair, I don't
G9
take life
soldiers
too
have highly
seriously,
developed
so it
senses of
wouldn't
hearing and vision due to their gene
wouldn't
therapy.
upset me
Make
that much.
sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Alright. Oh, so you got more.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently
I only
existing
started doing this again
technology.
actually
You
because
won't be
someone
able to
inspired
use
me
it
to
in an era
do it
with
again.
strong harmonic
Someone that I
resonance,
watched doing
so
the
be
Metal Gear
careful.
games.
We'll be
And I
monitoring
thought,
your
yeah, I
movements
could
by
do that.
radar, so contact us by codec anytime you
Like,
want.
because even she was saying
Got
on
it.
her, saying
I'll
like,
call if
oh,
I'm
yeah,
feeling
I've
lonely.
been told I'm a bit
Seriously,
boring.
Snake, we're here to back you
Or
up,
like,
so
she had
call if you need
just
some
got
information or advice.
cats
I'm also in charge of your mission
or a
data.
cat. And she was
Contact
saying,
me
oh,
if you
yeah,
want me
some
to
people
record
don't
your
like the
current
cats being
status.
involved in the video.
My
It's like,
frequency
well,
is
no, that's the
140.96. It's a
the
dedicated
cat's
frequency for saving
house.
data.
Not
Don't forget it.
gonna stop her.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Anyway. Is this where I mess it up now with the all the items I've got?
If you want to get in, there's the front door.
Oh no, I don't know. It's when you cheat though, it does.
But there's too much risk of being spotted by the
It's
enemy.
quite funny to be fair,
I
just
can't
watching
just
them.
knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
A bit grumpy milk then.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
So there's 3 guards
I
there,
can't see it from here.
possibly 4.
I'll let you decide
So I'm
the
gonna,
best safe way. I'm counting on you,
Yeah,
Snake.
take them all out. Go into the get my gun. Remember, I used to try and get through that. I always timed it wrong. It's an absolute nightmare.
A surveillance camera?
See what else we can. Oh, there it is. No, you're just going to tell me about the air vent. Not interested. Oh, missed. That's 2. Right, yeah, because apparently there's a trick. Like, if you get this item, you get so come here, and then in the tank hangar room, there is thermal goggles. So if you don't get the SOCOM from here, you can't get the thermal goggles. I'm gonna see. Got some bullets. No. Yeah, so find the DARPA chief and then I'll probably save it from there. Because that should be roughly around 30 to 45 minutes.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of
Very nice. Oh,
There's no one I'd
keep
rather
you on
have
a
in a
lot, don't I?
foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
right. Let's see if he mentions about the ninja. But sometimes they don't do it.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. About to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Yeah, see, I don't know what it is, but usually after that they'll cut back and say there's an intruder and say he's using stealth, but I can't remember how many say he's killed. And say he's done like killed 5 people already. I keep thinking there's a turn off there. Let's get more items. Nope, don't need to answer the call. Huh. There you go, see? So yeah, there you would have got the the SOCOM pistol there if you didn't get it outside. So then I think I can't, but yeah, then you wouldn't have got the thermal goggles. So that's a little thing. If you get that there, so yeah, if you get the SOCOM pistol from the back of the truck, then you can get the thermal goggles from that room. But you have to get the SOCOM pistol first, obviously. I might have got something from him then. What I was going to throw in then at the side. And then I think there's one more in this room. Oh, yeah. I was going to call the elevator first. Oh, can't get in there yet. But there is a dude in there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a dude in there sleeping. Right, so B1. Do this and then
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
there he is. So it's this one with the left turn.
Oh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
Tramp, don't wash his hands. Oh, Fussy Jane. And to fair, didn't take his pants down either, so he basically crapped all over himself. Ah. Are you going on Steve doing it? Oh, excuse me. I thought it was just going to be what? Calling to a wall then. Luckily, stirred it right. No. There you go.
Is that a woman? Not him.
No, you're just gonna tell me. There we go. Hate when it gets answer the call, even though they're gonna tell you something completely obvious.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief,
Yeah,
Darth
right.
Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Can't be.
Too soon.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
It's mint though.
We've had a couple of
Absolutely love Metal Gear X.
So that's the
Got a hoodie with it on.
disposal
Should have put it on actually.
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place?
I'll put it
like
on
this?
next time. But yeah,
I'd heard
I do
the
want some more Metal Gear
project was
tops.
scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution,
Revolution.
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
There we go. Spot on top of me to just call it.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, You mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
You shouldn't be shocked though, because he already knows about all the Foxhound members, so you shouldn't be surprised about Psycho Mantis.
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is
might have been did recording for the beginning bit after this.
Card keys.
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that...
You're so yawning.
You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security
Which this should
devices,
work
they'll read
like
the
in
data stored in
MGS2,
the card.
where you don't have to constantly keep going
Gotcha.
in and selecting the card. It should just open automatically because you've got that card.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Obviously it doesn't.
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
Either.
Said no.
So does the White House...
Probably next time try and be a bit more
That's
awake.
their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon.
I've decided to record this at like 12 o'clock.
What is it?
Hey, what happened?
When I do games that I've never played before, I will actually have more reaction to it. It's just obviously because I played this game so many times. I obviously already know what's going to happen.
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Gotta wait a minute. Let me out, let me out, let me out! Come on, woman. Taking forever. I'm gonna keep knocking, so let me out. Ah, there we go.
Don't move.
It's a nude boy.
So you killed the chief, you bastard. Liquid? No, you're not.
So I know the face might look similar, but she would have obviously known that Liquid was
Is this
blonde.
the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
So that's the only thing. It's like he wouldn't have just drastically changed his hair.
I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookies' eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can
Just
get
thinking
out
actually,
of here.
if I didn't get the Socon
A
pistol,
little delayed.
this would have been a very interesting
Don't think. Shoot.
shoot down, wouldn't it? Now I think in these kind of ones where it is an actual kind of like, it's not a boss fight, but it's like a boss fight, the stealth camo doesn't work, which I should start using that then, because then I won't use any bullets then. Got to keep on bullets. What are you doing? Shoot there. And then, oh, stay over here. Bomb. I can let me. I don't really need, but it goes anyway, so might as well. Kind of wiggles the behind.
Thanks for the help.
That'll be a reference that comes up later on.
Wait!
By the way she walks.
Who are you?
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind. Now we'll never get that detonation code. Boss, I have a good idea. Good girl. Just like that.
Some hallucinations.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was
Excuse me.
Mantis.
Right. Now I'm going to save it and end the video here.
What can I do for you, Snake?
I'd like to see it, please. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. And then I will carry on tomorrow probably.
Snake, listen to what Lo Chi said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Good advice. Right guys, I'm going to end it there now. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.